Why is it so fluffy, man? Nande? Oh, wait. 間違った。ここか。これか。Well, there we go. Hey, you know what? You know what? Just for the heck of it. Hey, hi! Singer-songwriter and voice choreographer from NIJISANJI. My name is Reza Avanluna. ようこそ。Sekali-sekali telat 10 menit lah. Sabar. Hey. I was waiting for the what is it? I was waiting for the right time to actually say that I need to leave. But everyone is still like talking to each other. I was like, you know what? I'll just say it through text. So yeah, I just said on chat. So, oh, there we go. 大丈夫だろ。This is too short, man. You know what? I'll play something else. You know what? Something that fits our talk today. Let's see. A shop theme in JRPG about fishing? What do you mean fishing? ここで Yeah. Wait. There we go. This fits what we're going to talk about. It's kind of annoying though, but...これでいい。よし、これでいい。Okay! どこだっけ? What are we talking about? By the way, Kamigakari fans, just guys. You know? I'm just saying. Right. So it's a beginner's village BGM, exactly, isn't it? It's like we're just starting. So Deus system, right? Hi, by the way, welcome back to this channel. Let's talk about some stuff today. It's not exactly a Zatsudan, but yeah, because like there's a NIJI&D thing. There's a NIJI&D tag up front there, yeah. We'll be talking about Dungeons and Dragons, more like TRPG. So where do we start? How do we start this? So Deus system, yes, it's a god system, exactly. It literally is god system. You will understand later, but first of all, we have this reveal that Weight of the World, Tale of a Father will actually be starting on October 14th, 2022. I guess changing it to this one is better. There we go. There we go. Tale of a Father. So let's talk about Tale of a Father a little bit. So Tale of a Father will be a solo campaign. Not exactly a solo campaign, isn't it? It's more like a solo. It's like, well, it's a solo campaign. But every time I talk about solo campaign, it's usually duo sessions. But this is more like solo games. Did you pick the title from Nier? Well, definitely inspired by, but you know, it's not exactly copyrighted, isn't it? Anyway, so it's not exactly, it's not a one shot, it will be a campaign. So the Tale of Father will be a campaign using the ND5E system. I will be the sole player and I will be the DM, just like I told you before. So it will be a solo campaign, it will be a solo session game. I will be role-playing as all of the main characters, all of the NPCs, and the DM. And be the DM at the same time. Well, I mean, you know, it's like It Takes Two but the endings. I guess. It's a solo campaign, yes. By solo campaign, I meant it's me alone playing. Ja, do you need friend? I need more, I guess. So what's the member in the chat role for this? I will talk about it later. Anyway, the story will be a little bit linear, definitely. You know, well, technically, well, no one will know whether or not it's linear, isn't it? It's like no one will know whether or not it's linear. Because I will be the DM and I will be the player. I'm the only, it's like, if I decide on things to decide on and I decide on that, then all the decision that will be made is something that I decide on based on my own decision that will be affecting my next decision of the next decision making decisions. So in the end, it's a story. And by the way, that sentence actually made sense. Just, you know, like, make a clip of it. Just, you know, write the sentence, like, write a transcript of it. Yeah, write the transcript of that sentence that I just say. And that makes sense. I'm telling you. That sentence is actually that sentence actually made sense. In any case, hi. Can I tell you guys about the brief premise about this campaign? I don't know. It's not as if I created this stream only for that. So technically, technically you guys helped me write this story. It's better that way, isn't it? It's more like, yeah. So it's a collaborative storytelling between me and you guys. So the Tale of a Father will be a story about Aaron, or his actual name is Reinhard Vittorio Müller. So it's like improv campaign, exactly. In this tale of looking for some money. We're getting some money for resurrection spells to revive his wife and child, but we'll see what will happen. In any case, that will be the tale of a father. So the main character is the 62 years old man, 62 years old human, can say monk. Reinhard Müller, he was an adventurer, then he got retired, and then now he's back to adventuring. He's a level 7 can say monk. Anyway, so the other main characters will be Remelia and Loki, but I will not tell you guys who they are. In any case, that will be Weight of the World, Tale of Father. This will be the first campaign of this. I'm already planning for like the first 6 episodes or something. So this, again, I would actually say, I was like, is this a self-insert? What is a self-insert? So yeah, sure, it is a self-insert because I'm a 62 years old man. You know, 62 years old man and someone who was an adventurer and is going around the world to find the resurrection spell for my wife and child. Exactly. It is a self-insert, yes. Well, sure. Why not? One of these days. In any case, so there will at least be 6 episodes for this. 6 episodes for this. Maybe some more later on, but we'll see. Yeah, AJ is in his 60s and got a wife and kid. Exactly. I'm 60 years old who pretend to be 23 something in front of the monitor and be a VTuber. There you go. Hi. in any case. So, in this, we are using a Deus system. So, there are two systems that we have used. There are technically three then. This whole system will be an amalgamation between funds for diamond components for your restoration spell. Oh man, thank you, Easy Walker. Thank you for your super chat. In any case, what is it? The system that we will be using is the amalgamation between three systems. 計画通りだね。はい。I will put this one here so we all can see that donation notification. You guys, I'm sure you guys don't need to see my face. You guys can see it inside your mind, I guess. I'm not sure. It's like, why are we even talking about this? Anyway, the first, of course, the main system that we will be using is the ND5E because 5E is the only one I know. It's more like, it's easier to use. It's not like I can use something that is easier than that, like Imoclo or Kamigakari even is actually easier. And you know what? The ND5E it is. The ND5E it is that we're actually going to use. So we are using the ND5E as usual. It will be, the whole 5E that I can think of. I'm probably getting some house rules here and there, but it doesn't matter because I play alone. So, it doesn't matter what rule I use inside that the ND5 within that constraint of the ND5E, right? Because I'm playing alone. I don't really need to think about balancing between party members and stuff. Because I'm the only one that is there. In any case, so that's the ND5E. So the next one is actually something that is not exactly new. So anyway, ちょっとどっちだろう。ちょっとね。Let me open the M skill. So maybe I should. You know what? Let's move. Let's move a little bit. Yes, I know I'm muted. No, bukan lupa unmute, lagi dicari source-nya, sabar. Lagi dicari source, I know I'm muted. Jesus. You guys act like children sometimes. Ayo, ngomong apa lagi? BGM yang gak ada. Abah, BGM gak ada. Ayo, ngomong. Ngomong mana? Mana BGM gak ada? Abah, BGM gak ada, Abah. Mana? Gak ada BGM, BGM gak ada. One of these days. Anyway. Where are we? I don't know how to actually. Okay. I don't know how to explain this. I don't know what to use actually. Yes, definitely. I don't know what to do. Oh, actually, let's use the greatest application of all. Yeah, we're using the greatest application of all. I'm calling the best application. Wait. ちょっと。There we go. Why? Because I can. There you go. There we have it. Photoshop? It's paint. Photoshop? No. It's paint. So where were we? So we're talking about weight of the world. So weight of the world. Of course we'll actually be using like 3 systems and all. Right? Yeah, you guys understand this. Hey, ちょっと. You guys understand this. So we're using D&D 5e. There we go. And what about the other 2, right? What about this and this, right? So one is definitely the Deus system. The Deus system, and the other one will be the solo, what the fuck it's called again? It's Solo Adventures Toolbox. So so Solo Adventures Toolbox is actually it's a system not exactly created by someone. It's a book by, I believe, I forgot who created this. From 5e Solo. Wait. No, that's not. Is that who it is? Wait, no. By Paul Bimler. So the Solo Adventures Toolbox by Paul Bimler is actually a book. Yes, definitely. Well, of course it's a book, Reza. So the Solo Adventure Toolbox, let's call it as SAT, because why not? So the Solo Adventure Toolbox is a book written by Paul Bimler. It's a nice actually addition to 5e technically, because it enables DM to play by themselves, because you know, sometimes you just want to be a player but there's no DM around, or sometimes you want to be you wanna run a game. Or maybe you're a streamer and organizing games for other people is sometimes a pain in the ass. Especially sometimes they just don't want to make characters. And you can't exactly plan out the one shot properly. So, but you want to stream TRPG anyway, so you bought a book. So, yeah. In any case, anyway, welcome back, guys. I'm sorry. I'm lost in my thoughts. So, let's talk about weight of the worlds here. Let's not, you know, let's not delay this further. I'm not gonna delay this further just because, you know, I need the stream to be long, because if it's not this long, then it will just be a 15-minute stream. So Weight of the World uses these 2 systems basically. One I made myself and the other one is not. Deus system is the system that I made myself, and Solo Adventure Toolbox is the one written by Paul Bimler, of course. So the difference between these 2 systems, so let's say it like this. SAT is for DMs and Deus is for players. That's the easiest way to do it. That's the easiest way to explain it. So, before I explain the Deus system, let's talk about solo adventuring toolbox first, because it's basically easy. So, what the fuck is the RPG, right? You need a DM and you need a player, of course. When you're a player, whatever your DM says goes, but in the end, it's all about variety. It's all about unpredictability and stuff, right? You don't know what your DM is thinking. You don't know what will come to you afterwards, just like, actual adventuring stuff, just like an actual video game. But, if you're a DM and a player, then nothing comes to you will be a surprise. Because that will just like, oh yeah, the next room I will just be fighting wolves. And I know that already. Right? Thank you for the super chat, Licorice. Here you go, Ja. Sorry though, I can only help this much. No, that's a lot of money. And what the fuck? If you're going to fast, do not donate. It's like, if you can't buy food, then please do not spend your money on VTubers. But thank you, that's a lot of money. Supacha arigato. I'm gone fasting this week. Anyway. So Solo Adventurers Toolbox have basically this one tool. So the system is actually called Q&A system. So blah blah blah. Let's get the brush, the Q, and a system. So we always start with a question, right? So like, for example, I found myself as well, like, so you found yourself in a forest. It's dark and everything, la 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 la, and then the question that, and then you as the player, air quote, ask yourself, do I see, is there any animals, right? Is there any animals? So the question should always be a YNN question, not your name. It's yes or no. Yes or no question, and then you roll for it. So basically, that's there. You make a question, then you roll a dice. There will be a table, and then the table will actually, the dice will actually answer that question. For example, is there any ally? Is this place safe, right? And then we determine whether or not it's likely or unlikely to be actually safe. And then we roll the dice. Is it yes or is it no? I guess we know that. Thank you for the super Thank you for the super chat. I don't need food. What the fuck? Thank you for the super chat, Licorice. So that is the first tool that is needed for a solo game, basically. Just so the whole thing is not just determined on a whim. Because if it's like that, then I will just write a novel or something. But it doesn't really matter to you guys because you guys are the audience technically. You guys like, yeah, it's just a story for you all. Anyway, so that is what. That is the core of solo adventuring, basically. The Q&A system is basically the core of Solo Adventurers Toolbox. And, of course, there's a lot of other complex rules in it. I don't think you guys need to know. I don't think you guys want to know. If you want to read it, then go buy it in DM's Guild. But I'm not gonna, explain to you all the details about it. So you make a question and just player will answer using dice. Exactly. So, this is the job of the chat now. Yes, I'm adding this to your job. So the chat, now you guys are co-DMs. Basically, you guys are co-DMs. In the Q&A system, there are two roles thing. So for two things that needed to be determined. First is whether or not something is likely or unlikely to happen. The second one is whether or not, well, I succeed the role. What you guys need to do as co-DMs, right? The chat, I'm talking about like everyone who's actually there on the game, in the game. You guys guys being a co-DM will actually be determined whether or not something is unlikely or likely to happen. I will actually ask you, is it likely or is it unlikely to happen? So there are a few levels of that, and let me show you guys. So I will explain it to you guys again on the first session, of course. But yo, we getting paid? No. What? Do you not want to participate? Fine, and I will just ignore you the whole stream. Do you guys want or not? Okay, you know what? You know what? You lost it. You lost it. Okay, sure. I will just ignore you the whole stream then. Here I am thinking of whether or not I have to walk it to make it entertaining for everyone. You know what? Let's scrap the whole project then. If you guys were going to be like that, I'm going to scrap the whole project, and it will actually be easier to me. Definitely. Because this is definitely didn't need like a whole month of like thinking about things, of like preparing things, and everyone will be like, are we getting paid then? You know what? Goodbye. Goodbye. Supacha, arigatou gozaimasu, Tayangat-san. Yaku, supacha, arigatou gozaimasu. Abah balik, bah. Maaf, bah. Lawakan lu nggak lucu. Lawakan lu yang nggak lucu. Yang ngelawak duluan tuh lu pada. Gue yang dibilang ngelawaknya gak lucu. Anyway, going back. Where were we? Right, the solo adventure in Toolbox. Let me get the whole thing. There we go. So, let me get it. Possibility. Nope. Ah, there we go. Keikaku dori. Supacha, arigatou gozaimasu. Wait, what? Luke. Oh, thank you for the funds. Thank you, Luke. Oh my god, that's a lot of money. Thank you for the donation. Licorice, thank you for super chat. Woo. So, keikaku dori. So there you go. Can you guys see it? Maybe I should. Actually, yeah. There's more like it. Can you guys read it? Is a question. It's pixelated, but there you go. So this is something. This is basically something that's from marah-marah mulu ntar botak lu botak duluan. Thank you for the super chat though. Anyway.
計画通り。
計画通り。Oke, serius. Makanya serius gitu loh. Ngelawaknya dari tadi. Oke, serius. Dengerin. Soalnya kalau lu kagak tahu, lu kagak nanti lu bingung, Eja ini stream apa? Eja, kok gua nggak ngerti? Eja ini stream apa? Tapi kalau dijelasin nggak dengerin, malah ngelawak. Ntar yang salah streamernya lagi. Ini streamernya nggak tahu Eja tuh ngapain tuh nggak tahu. Makanya nggak ada audiensnya. Ya makanya kalau dijelasin didengerin bego. Anyway. Sampai ada yang 2 menit lagi tanya, Ja, terus chatnya ngapain, Ja, nanti lu gue bakar sumpah. Sampai ada yang nanya lagi. Dengerin. Anyway, going back to the whole thing. So the Q&A system, like yes or no. First of all, I will actually ask like the questions, like whether or not like this is, is this like this or is that? And the answer should always be a yes or no. So it will always be a closed question. It's never like an open question kind of thing. It's always a yes or no question. And there's only two answers, weirdly enough. Yes or no, right? Don't stream so fast. Supachare arigatou gozaimasu, Hehe-san. Yeah, I'm sorry. You can't blame the other viewers. They're being stupid brats. Anyway. What you guys need to do as chats, as co-DMs on chat, is this basically. Whether is to determine the likelihood of something. And of course I will be rolling a d20 after this. I need to be rolling a d20 for this to actually determine whether or not like it's a yes or no. Whether or not the answer is yes or no. So and that d20 will actually be affected by the modifier of this likelihood. Whether or not it's impossible, or highly unlikely, or possible, or likely, or highly likely, or a certainty. You guys are the ones who will determine that as co-DMs. And the co-DMs will be the chat, the usual chat. So like, subscribers only chat, of course. You only need to be subscribed for like 10 minutes, I believe, to participate in the chat. So you can definitely just subscribe and 10 minutes later you participate in it and unsubscribe, so like it's up to you. It's like, I don't want to subscribe to an XID irrelevant. Well, it's up to you. It's your choice. In any case, that will be the whole thing. That will be what you're going to do, and that's the whole things as a co-DM you guys are going to do to determine whether or not something is impossible or the likelihood of something happening. So I will be asking the chat at that time, and you guys will actually need to answer that question. Every time I ask you that question, I will actually show the table on screen. So you guys didn't need to, remember what it is. So just type, because you guys are not going to roll anything. I'm just making sure that, at first I'm thinking of like maybe telling people to roll, but like it's hard to actually keep track on rolls, especially when there's like 100 people. So you guys as co-DMs should actually just determine like what it is, because like that's what DMs do, right? You guys don't need to roll something. You guys just look at the table and like, you know what, Aja? It's likely that it is peaceful. Or like, you know what, Aja? It's impossible for it to actually be, you know, peaceful or something. So there you go. So that is the first thing you guys need to do as a co-DM. I'm not gonna put a lot of responsibility to chats, both chats definitely, because, well, you guys are here to watch things. You guys are not here to DM. So I'm sure even this thing is already too much to ask. It's alright. Anyway. So that's the Q&A system, but if you want to read the whole Solo Adventures Toolbox, how do you know which one is the majority answer? I just know, I guess. I mean, I'm not gonna use any other tool to just I will probably for something that probably poll makes sense, but I will just look at the chat and it's like, oh yeah, well, that's the majority, I guess. Let me tell you something. Herd mentality is not just a theory. Everyone was like, oh, how do you know? I was like, no, I will know. I will know. Because like once everyone says something, at some point it will just, you know, it will show like which one is the majority, because that's how the chat is. And then you guys will actually be spamming that word stuff, and I was like, I will see it like, oh yeah, you guys are saying that it's unlikely. Sure, that's easy. I did chat song before. It's all right. In any case, again, this will not be something that's too that I will do too much. Most of the times I will probably determine it by myself, because again, I'm not going to ask too much of you, because you're here just to enjoy the story, of course, because, you know, you guys are viewers, you guys are not DMs, and that's actually understandable, and that's the way it should be. And there you go. That will be the chat. So again, that's the core rule of Solo Adventures Toolbox. But actually, the Solo Adventures Toolbox like is filled with tables and you know, random encounters and other stuff that I can use. And those stuff are the ones that I'm just going to roll with dice, because that will be faster. And even then, this game will actually be slower than your typical TRPG session, because I will be doing it by myself. So keep it in mind. Anyway, thank you for the super chat. Disappointed. I'm disappointed. You know what? This is what I'm worried about. Let's be serious a little bit. Sapacha arigatou gozaimasu no natsuki. Awas darating ba? This is what this is what I'm worried about. Let's be serious a little bit. This is what you know what? Yeah. Let's yeah. Super chat arigatou gozaimasu, Linsato. Thank you for the super chat. You know what? This is what I'm worried about. This is why I'm a little bit strict on this weight of the world, because I need your cooperation, right? Again, this is a solo campaign. I made this for you guys. If I just want to if I just want to do a solo campaign, it's like, okay, sure, this is like an interesting content that I want to make, but again, it needs some cooperation from the viewers and the chat. Okay, sure, I don't care about like the chat for at this point, but the members, you guys have been asking for this for a while. You guys have been asking to play together for a while, and this is what I came up with. But like when there's a session, sure, we're talking about some explanation of the rules right now. But when on session, you guys will just be like this, then it won't be an enjoyable experience for anyone. So yes, you know what? If you guys can't behave, then I don't think we should do Weight of the Worlds. All I'm saying is that it's probably not for you guys, right? If you guys can't behave, then we should just play Fall Guys or something. It's easier for everyone, and it's probably be airport fun for all of you to just be, goofy and all. It's alright. You know what? It's fine. Let's do this then. I will explain everything right now, and we will be canceling the first episode, and let's think about it again. Right? I'm not mad, but this is what I'm worried about. If you guys don't want to do this, then we can just do something else. Let's just cancel this. It's alright. I will cancel this. We'll talk about it later on in a Zatsudan or something. I will end this stream right now. And I will, goodbye, I guess. Oyasumi nasai, otsukare ja. Is that what you want? It's okay, I can do that. And we'll be having a Zatsudan and talk, shit to each other again. As usual, instead of talking about this system. It's fine. You know what? It's fine. Daijoubu. それは大丈夫だよ. I have like other TRPG stuff that I can do. So, you know what? Goodbye, I guess. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the donation, Zaku. Please proceed the campaign, PN. Thank you for the super chat, Honey Susofo. Anyway, let's go back. Jesus. This is why I have dots during this system, man. Seriously. Lord. Anyway, let's go back. So that's the only thing that you need to do as chat. I warned you once. I warned you twice. If it happens in the first session, it's alright. Maybe the one who asked on the first session didn't watch this, but if you're going to anger me in this one stream, then that's something else. Ah, Lord. Okay. Listen to this one because this one will be a handful. This next one will be a handful. So let's it's a good idea. Let's recap what what the normal chat will be doing. It's the Q&A system, and you guys will be, you know what? There we go. You guys will be determining the one on the right side, and at that right side, you guys don't need to think about it too much. You guys don't need to memorize it or anything. You guys will be a co-DM. So when I ask the chat, you know, what's the likelihood, I will either make a poll or I will just read it on the chat. It's fine. What I will do then will depends on, you know, the pace of the story or anything. If it's something that's really important, I will probably make a poll so it like so the answer is a true answer. But like if it's not something that's that important, then I will just look at the chat and like the first thing came up, or like the ones that like when everyone's spamming, and it just that the one that show up when everyone is spamming, I will just choose that. That is what I will do as a DM. I will just choose. That's it. I will roll then, depending on that, and like the answer that after that will be a no, a maybe, or a yes. If it's yes, then it's a yes. If it's no, then it's no. If it's a maybe, then it's up to me or up to something else. For example, a dice roll, right? It's more like a question. Can iron destroy this door? And I will, and when I roll a maybe, I will probably roll, a strength check probably for iron, and like he will actually destroy the thing or not, depends on his strength check or something. So it's something like that. So each roll can be probably, you know, double rolls each time. That's why the pace will actually be slower than usual, than, you know, the usual TRPG system or anything. So that's it. That's basically the Q&A system. That's the one of the only things the viewers need to do. So let's talk about Deus system. Right, I'll try to make the characters as overpowered as possible. Yes, let's do that. Of course, why not? You know what? It's a solo game, and like, yeah, that's what I want you guys to think about. You know, just think about the story and everything. You know, it is the time where you guys can actually do things. And also, sure. Right, when I think about that, and when I'm thinking about it, and I'm thinking about things, and I look at the chat, and someone actually write something interesting, then I will probably use it. But that's a plus thing, right? Because like everyone should just, you know, either choose like the thing, like the likelihood, or just listen to the stream, because that's the only thing you guys need to do. So let's go to the actual Deus system. Unfortunately, the actual Deus system is not exactly done yet. There's a lot of things, a lot of flavors that I need to write down. So when I say it's not done, it's not that it's unusable. It's more like it's not usable for anyone who's not the writer. Because I'm trying to write this so you guys can use it. Because like if you're a streamer or you want to like to do a weird kind of like, you know, day where you DM and a session, a solo game with your friends in a voice chat, being like the Deus system participant or anything, I want it to be possible to be done. That's what I want to properly publish this so people can use it. So that's what I meant when it's unusable. That's what I meant when I say it's not complete because that's how it is. So, Weight of the Worlds. Let me move this. How to move this actually? Wait, let me copy and paste a duplicate. Yeah, that's better, I guess. So let's not have it miring. Right? Where is it? Where is it? Wait, what? No, wait, what? Hey, oh. You guys saw nothing, I guess? Okay, there we go. Did you guys see that? Like, yeah, that's when you undo in OBS. So weird. It's a weird things to it's a weird way to undo things. So here's the thing. This is Deus system basically. Okay. This is the important part. So in a game using Deus system, the characters within will given a certain item to communicate with countless viewers as the voice of gods or observers from afar. So basically, in this game, in our Tale of a Father, for example, our characters will actually be given a book. They will be given a book that is called as the Tome of Farinastra. That tome, when they open it, they will actually be able to see the chat. They will actually be able to see the voices of the gods, and that voice of the gods in this system will actually be the member chat. So there will be a member. So the chat above me in this whole thing, the chat above me in this screen will actually be the members chat. So the co-DM's chat will actually not be shown on screen, but it's in the usual place. But the chat above me in this screen will be the members only chat. And here is the warning. Again, this is the first warning. Consider this a huge warning to you all members. Everything inside that chat should be in character. Anything you write there, will actually be read by the characters and not Reza Avanluna. When I say the characters, it's the characters in game. There you go. You guys don't need to RP as anyone else. You guys don't need to be a role player or anything. You guys will just be yourself. So the lore is more like somehow you can type into a chat and that chat is connected to this tome. So you guys are still yourself, but whatever you wrote down there will be read by the characters. So that is the warning. A warning, I said, for all members. So that's basically it. So in a lot of ways, this is technically a choose your own adventure kind of situation, because sometimes you guys will be needed to choose. Sometimes they will actually discuss things with you through looking at the tome, but sometimes you guys will also be the ones making decisions. And when that happens, I will show you guys this. So this thing will be the choices. Choice 1, choice 2, choice 3, and I will be able to edit them. For example, like, so where are we going? Right? Where are we going? One was like, oh, to the left. And choice number 2 will be, oh, go straight. And choice number 3 will be, I don't know, go to the right. Right? So there are like, there will be like, 3 choices. It will be like 3 choices. And then you will vote on that. I will just put the vote on the members chat. And you guys will vote on that. And that will be the thing that we will do. That one is going to be a vote. This one, why is this a vote? Because this one is freaking rare. This choice will be really rare. Because, we'll probably do it like, I don't know. I'm not even going to do it once each session. But we'll probably 2 to 3 times a session max. So it's rare. It's basically rare. That's how the members be, air quote, the players. Now, on to the next thing. So, it's a Deus system. You guys will be acting, air quote, like a god, like gods. Right? So, what needs to happen next is, well, you guys need to be able to help them, right? And that is actually the core of the Deus system. That is the miraculous components. The miracles system, or what I called a miracle roll. So the miracle roll is something that that can only happen on my command, basically. It's like, not exactly on my command. So what can happen is, what can you guys do as a member, as members on the members chat? Will actually be, you can actually determine whether or not to use the miracle roll. So you guys can discuss, you members can discuss things in the member chat. Isn't that nice? So you guys can discuss things there, and like you guys can actually determine, Reza, we're going to use the miracle roll. So the miracle roll is something that is a miracle, basically. So when you see the character is stuck, the character is in danger, you guys just want to mess around, it's up to you, and that's the miracle roll, basically. So for the miracle roll, I will be rolling a D100. For a minute, I will be rolling a D100, and if the result is actually below the below the value of the miracle component, then I will succeed, and I as the DM will actually determine what happens as what kind of miracle that happens, depending on what component is actually being used. So that's a D100, that's a percentile dice, and that's what happens. So you guys can basically tell us like, we are going to use miracle roll now, and everyone will be like, yes. It will show on the chat. It's like, well, there we go, we can. Well, why not? So let's do that. And the miracle roll will actually do they have limits? Good question. So there are 5 miracles components. This is where everything is going to be fucked. So there are 5 miracles components. Ooh, look at that. Look at that animation. So, there are 5 miracles components. Right? There's Revelation, Force Majeure, A Faithful Encounter, Divine Intervention, and Deus Ex Machina. So all of these 5 can only be used once per session. Only 5. All of these 5 components can only be used once. Each of this can only be used once per session. So when you guys as members determine, oh sure, we're going to use Miracle Roll, I will put up a vote for members, and you guys will actually pick one out of these 5, right? So for example, you pick the force majeure, right? Force majeure. And then, then I will roll for it, and if I succeed, something will happen. And then the next time in that session, if we want to do it again, there will be no force majeure to use. You can only choose from this other 4. And that's it. So, to explain what this all are. So the revelation is technically a revelation. It's like a eureka moment. Right? It's like when someone is deducing something and the other person is suddenly like saying something that's close to like the answer. It's like, oh wait, that's the answer. Or more like, you're trapped inside the room. You need a way to get out. And then suddenly a rat just moved past by a key, and that key is actually the key to the door. That's revelation. That's something like, okay, there's suddenly this new idea that's technically the answer to the question that, that the characters are facing, right? So that's revelation. Force majeure is basically when a natural disaster basically occurs and help your character, for example. You are inside, for example, the characters are inside the forest, right? The obsession reset, yes. The obsession reset, like all 5 will actually be available at the start of the session, and it will reset every start of session. So, for example, the characters are actually inside this forest and all. They're fighting, they're going to lose, and you guys are using force majeure. And like when if you succeed on it, then a landslide suddenly, and they're safe. That's force majeure, basically. The act of nature. Fateful encounter is a person, the right person at the right time. You guys are people are like, wait, they are sick. They are in need of healing, but they lost all spell slots. But they don't have any potions and everything. And fateful encounter happened. Pop. And then suddenly a cleric passed by, and he can heal them, and he can accompany everyone until the next town or something. That's fateful encounter. Divine intervention is about is basically what is it, like a sudden power up, basically. Divine intervention is the only one who has a mechanics explanation. So like divine intervention is a godlike power kind of thing. When you basically when if we succeed in divine intervention, then the next role made by the main characters will always have the highest possible result, basically. So if it's D&D, then it's natural 20 immediately. Or if it's Kamigakari, then it's double 6 immediately. Basically that. Immediately the wait, this one, it's not complete yet. So yeah, it's not complete yet. I'm going to finish this one. This will be published. It's all right. I'm trying to finish this at the end of the week. So you guys don't need to this will be published. It's okay. So divine intervention is that. And if you succeed in Deus Ex Machina, then two of the above will happen. That's basically it. I will pick like the 2 of the above that completely suits the whole situation, because that's what it is, a Deus Ex Machina. So I'm sure you guys are wondering, right? I will be rolling a D100, but against one. Against what exactly? What should determine the value of each? The value of each components. That question can only be answered by wait a minute. A poll. So at the start of every session, I will open a poll. And when the poll ends, the percentage of each component will be actually the value of each. So for example, I will end the poll here. For example, I will end the poll immediately. I'm sorry, it's just you know. So it's just an example. So if you look at the whole thing, if you look at the thing, Divine Intervention has 33%, Revelation has 25%, Fireful Encounter have 25%, and Force Majeure have 16%. So when I roll a D100, it needs to be below that number. When I told you, when I roll a D100, it needs to be below that number, not above. So, for example, you chose Force Majeure, and then I will roll a D100, the percentile dice, and I get 15. Then this natural occurrence will happen that will help everyone. But if it's above 16, then it won't. So that is where your job as your that is what you guys need to do outside of the game. At the start of every session, I will do the poll. So you guys can min-max all you want. The Deus Ex Machina will always be 25%. So Deus Ex Machina will always be 25%. It's alright. But that is where you guys can min-max all you want. It's not about the members. It's not just the members. But it's the whole chat. So I will do the poll before the stream, I meant. Not just before the sessions, before the stream. So those four, you guys can min-max all you want. Right? But Deus Ex Machina is always 25%. It's not part of the poll. But for the other four, you guys can just, min-max all you want. You guys want to make everything 25%? Up to you. You guys want to choose oh, you know what? For this one, let's make Fateful Encounter 100%. It's up to you. It's your thing. It's the community responsibility now. That's basically it. So every start of the session, I will open the poll for at least a few days. So when I actually I will either do this on Twitter or not, on Twitter or YouTube. But I think probably not all of my viewers are on Twitter, so I will probably just do it on the waiting room. So when I make a schedule that of the week that has the weight of the world, I will try to immediately up the waiting room and open the poll. So the poll will actually be up for a few days. It's up to you. I hope it can be it can be up for like a few days. I'm not sure about the length. About how long it can stay up. That's something that I need to research for a little bit, but it's definitely at least a few hours before. So it's at least a few hours before, but I need to make sure of that first. We'll see. That's why after this I will set up the role. I will set up the poll for the first session. To spice things up. I will definitely do that. I will set it up after this immediately, and we'll see what will happen in 3 days. So that's basically the Deus system. It's not that I'm literally torn between one to two things. Is equal value equals no. Equal value is not fail. Equal value is actually is not fail. It's a succeed. So basically equal to what is it? Equal or under, basically. I don't want to make you guys do too much things, but I think this is at least good enough for to check all the requirements of being a player of TRPG. You role play a little bit, you make choices, you roll, and then there's a stat that you can affect. So that's what I think, at least the core things of being a player of TRPG. So I hope you guys are at least happy about this system, because this is the one thing that I can cover up before it becomes one too complicated or too do the impossible of actually doing a session with you guys. So I guess that's it. That's basically Deus system. The Deus system. I will definitely be I will definitely explain it again before a session. And yeah, a little bit disclaimer. I think it needs to be addressed right now, and I hope you guys can spread this word so every single audience, the viewers, especially the ones who are not here right now, who are still probably watching other streams, or or just not watching right now. This isn't exactly a simulation of having a TRPG session with you guys, and the story is definitely more linear than the usual TRPG. You can see that a lot of decision will come from me, and one thing that I can say, if you are not interested in the RPG side of the whole thing, you guys can just definitely show up and just listen to this and treat it as someone telling a story, like just me doing a storytelling stream. Yeah, and make some stories with you guys. In the end, it's like this, like a podcast kind of thing. Yeah. So there's that, and I think that's everything that I can tell you guys. Like an audiobook, and yeah, probably. Man, I sure do want to write them into a book once I finish the story, but I will definitely not be able to do that because of my, you know, ability as a writer. Yeah. It's totally okay to just watch it as viewer. You guys like do not feel obligated to what is it, to join in. Do not feel obligated to participate in the decision making or anything. You guys can just, you know, enjoy this as a viewer. And yeah, and I'm also here to basically flex, not exactly flex. I want to show you guys like the things that I worked on. Oh, also this HP stuff. Look at the HP stuff. And of course the character cards. And there we go. Also there won't be maps. I will just do Theater of the Mind because it's only one mind that needs to be synchronized. It's like it will happen in my mind, and I can just describe it to myself. So there you go. So that's okay, I guess. It will all be Theater of the Mind, and also it's too much trouble to look for maps, I guess. In any case, that will be it. I think that's all of the things that I need to tell you guys. Except there is a few announcements to be made. My face is still covered. So, announcement. Right? Announcement is always nice. Do you guys like announcements? Okay. I need to announce something about like a music related thing, so okay, not that one. Announcement. So I will be I believe I announced the Halloween TRPG month. But not exactly a month. Like so, the Halloween TRPG 3 weeks. Okay. Back to Zetsudan. Back to just Zetsudan. The serious explanation is over. I'm sorry that I'm a little bit strict before. Okay. Back to Zetsudan. Go for it. You wanna talk shit? It's the time now. So let's talk about the Halloween 3 weeks. The Halloween 3 weeks. I believe I still have this one. So Halloween almost month. That's why I called before. Well, we know the Kamigakari campaign thing. Okay, so not the Kamigakari campaign, but the Halloween TRPG specials. It will be on the 23rd, October 23rd. I believe it's called The Chambers Behind. October 30th, it will be Departure Before Dawn. And November 6th will be the guest of Amon, right? So the backrooms, Dead by Daylight, and Among Us. I believe I told you about the jokes before. This will be on to the GMT +7. Wait, no, actually no. It's actually it's actually 21, right? It's 9 p.m. I believe. It's 9 p.m. or wait. It's actually 9 p.m. Yes, it's actually 9 p.m. Gomen. It's 9 p.m. and this one will be 10 a.m. GMT +7, and this one will be 9 p.m. There we go. Those are non-copyrighted titles, like, you know, it's like Wingdings 7. It's like Whack D. Oh God. So, which one do you guys want to, you know, to be revealed first? Yes, this is, as you guessed it, pun intended. This is, as you guessed it, pun intended, the reveal of the cast. So which one? The first one, the second one, or the third one first? You know what? Let's do the last one first. So, the second one? Okay, sure. Okay, you know what? Let's do the last one first. The last one will be Narahara Mau. Zia Cornelia. Takarajiman. And Rai Galilei. You know what? Let's short them out. You know what? Let's just write the short ones. Zia, Taka, and Rai Galilei. So there you go. These 4 people will be having a Halloween session that's related to Among Us for some reason. Isn't that nice? There you go. That's Hako and Rai Taka. Hako and Takarai. Takarai Hako. In any case, that, like, one thing that I will tell you about is this will be the first session in Reza Avanluna channel history where I will allow PvP. So there you go. I will not talk about it. I will talk about anything else. But anyway. It's Among Us after all. So, the October 30th. The actual... Oh, come on. Why is the connection so bad? Why? Come on. It's not the capture, it's the connection. Okay. So, October 30th will be with Fiona Elatiora, Amicia Michela. No, it's not my internet. It's more like the connection between the face cam and my Wi-Fi, I guess. Fiona Elatiora, Amicia Michela, Derem ka dong? And actually, ayama deh. And everyone will like, so that's why it's 10 a.m. They're like, so that's why it's 10 a.m. So that's the second one, the second session. Hyuna, Chia, Derem, and Aya. Well, if you guys know the roster of my usual players and this whole thing, I'm sure you guys I'm sure you guys will be able to know who is the players of the 23rd. It's Layla, Fulgur, and Enna. So on the 23rd, the players will be Layla, Fulgur, and Enna. On the 30th, it's Hyuna, Chia, Derem, and Aya. And also on November 6th, it will be the players will be Narazaya and Taka and Rai. That's it, buddy. That's the Halloween TRPG specials for 2022. Will just be short sessions and everything, and Morning Hydrangea is coming back. But we'll see. We'll see what will happen, eh? That's like everyone will be like, that's a bomb that just happens, huh? Yeah. Morning Hydrangea is making a comeback. Mama Marcella is coming back. We'll see. In any case. Is it the DVD one, perhaps? Well, you don't know. It's definitely not Going Home. Going Home is definitely not coming back. I'm thinking of bringing back Going Home, but I'm still thinking of like who shall I actually invite? But Going Home is not coming back. But it's definitely one of these ones that have like the Morning Hydrangea, but definitely not the Guest of Amon. So it's either the first one or second one. You guys know this. You guys can notice that one. Maybe both. Anyway, that's kind of it. And also, another D&D related stuff. Oh wait. I can reveal something, but it will just be but it won't. It's something that I'm working on. It's not exactly announcement worthy yet, but it's something that I'm working on. So I guess I can refill a little bit of that. So ちょっとね。これかな。See, it's not that important of a thing. It's just a credit roll. Okay, but that's actually the announcement of that. The VODs for Cobalt Fallen Sun is coming. Isn't that nice? So, that's the, what is it, like the credits. I will just let the credits roll there. You guys you guys can hear the music. It's not even the music that I used. It's not even my music. It's that Daydream music at the end. So the clip is done. Yes, the first and the second episodes are done. I'm still working on. I just worked on the credits, the ending song, basically. There you go. You guys can see the editor is actually Magical Twigs. And there, yeah, I'm working on the opening video of this. The opening theme, you guys get, like the opening theme. And yeah, I'm working on the opening video, and once that is finished, then I will publish them. I will set up a premiere for each, and oh, do you guys want to hear the opening songs? Oh my god, I found this opening. I found this really great music on Dova Syndrome that I can use as an opening. Do you guys want to hear that? It's so cool. It's so cool, man. Doko yakke? Doko dakke? Yeah, I mean, if it's an original song, then I will keep it a secret, but it's not my song. So it's so I will just reveal it. I found this song on Dova Syndrome, man. Not gonna lie, so good. I don't even know why it's in Dova Syndrome. Like, what the heck is this song doing in Dova Syndrome? I was like, wait, you mean I get to use this for free? Na 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 na. Yeah, Kamiga Karaoke is from Dova, yeah. Dude, at least make me pay for this kind of song. But yeah, I'm making an indie anime now. Like, the problem is I don't have enough money or time for, you know, animatics or something like that. So definitely not making an anime for that. If you guys want the song, it's called Lamp, I guess. It's Ranpu in Dova Syndrome, yeah. I'm not sure if the release of the clip will be weekly. I'm trying to at least that's something that I need to talk about, you know, discuss again with the editor. I'm quite happy with what Magical Twigs actually worked on. So there you go. I'm also planning on hiring another editor for other projects, but for now, it's Magical Twigs. So there you go. It's either bi-weekly or monthly. So yeah, Man. I'm spending a lot of money on things. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, oh god. Okay, so there's that. I was like, oh dude. Also, the Kamigakari campaign is also going. I already started. I already ordered the commission. I was like, commissioned the art. I'm waiting for them to work on the illustration. So, yes, this stream suddenly have no BGM. Kamigakari cast. I already told you guys about the Kamigakari cast. The Kamigakari cast is just those CFS people. How long is the clip taking for the CFS? It will be donation goalnya bakal dibuka sampai I will open this open this Kamigakari funds donation goal until end of the year, I guess. We will definitely start the session probably at the end of November or the start of December, but I will keep the donation goal open until like the end of the year. For other things in the future. But that's kind of it. I hope. So baca sama Streamlab, ya hitung semua. Itu yang bawah actually Streamlab. I forgot which one is which. I believe the middle one is Streamlabs. The bottom one is Super Chat, and the top one is Social Buzz. So look at so yeah. And also this is not the goal, If I reach this, I will do like the thing. But it's more like I'm doing it anyway. But if you want to help out, then send some money. Arigato. Also, how long is the clip? The clip is around 20 minutes. Plus opening and credits probably 25-ish? 24, 25? But yeah, it will be like an anime long. So there we go. It's 4 hours of things, guys. I don't think you can go below 20. So yeah, an anime episode duration exactly. It's an anime. It's technically I want it to be an anime, but the problem is, there's that needs like millions and almost billions of dollars, I guess. Support this manual going to join. So, but thank you for being a member, Lin Sata. But yeah, thank you guys. Thank you, everyone. I guess that's the whole thing. That's all of the announcements, and there's also one last CFS thing that's coming up that I haven't actually explained yet, but just wait for it. I want to keep that a secret. Yasumi nasai, everyone. Otsukareja. Welcome to Avanluna. You're a Vault now. Kanya.